That opened up some doors to amazing places to work. And I started working at an art center. And I remember walking through and just feeling this energy and happiness, even just being a part of this space, the center of, and even just watching people do art. And I remember walking by the ceramics room, and I remember people were just throwing and glazing, and even just meeting the teachers, and that's where I felt as my spirit was like, let's try this. It wasn't just like a want, it was like something inside was calling me to try something new. And I tried it and I didn't stick with it, but it wasn't until the pandemic happened, and I analyzed my life, and I realized that I needed an artistic outlet. And so I signed up to these classes, and I just felt so much peace. The reason I also took these classes was because I was going through a heartbreak, and I felt, I thought I need something to get me out of this funk, not just because I haven't felt that outlet, but also because I knew emotionally that art heals. Like I've heard art heals, and it wasn't until I put myself in that position and I trusted the process, and trusted my hands, trusted my intuition, and trusted even my instructor to help me create. With every craft there is difficulty. I think that's something to always think when you start something new. There's this trust you have with clay, with firing, with the drying process, with the glazing, the painting of your ceramics process, and even the result at the end. And so it's a trial and error kind of hobby. Doing ceramics is, one piece will most likely not look like the other one, and it's about patience, acceptance, understanding, and there's a lot of mechanics that go behind it. So it's about also trusting your hands, right? I didn't know all of this. I thought it was just like you make a cute little pot, you put it in, you paint it cute colors, and it comes out, right? It's much harder than that. Ceramics, isn't something I grew around. But if you look at the history of our people, back in the motherland, that is something, that our ancestors used to do to survive, to create art. Art is in our veins. I feel like through life, through colonization, through capitalism, it was teared apart from who we are. And I feel that doing ceramics is a way of reconnecting with where I come from. I think about it, I think about my future, wherever I might migrate. I don't know where life will take me, but I know that when I think about migrating, I dream about migrating. And even if I stay in this country, I dream about being an immigrant little old lady who does ceramics. It's something that I want to carry with me for the rest of my life.